Yes, good afternoon, all of you. Yes. Audio video clear? Is audio video clear, students? Yes, I am fine. So yesterday we discussed regarding magnetic field induction. Now today we'll discuss some more points related with this magnetic field induction. So closing the chat box, let me continue the class. So at the end of the class, I will open the chat box. If any doubts are there, you can ask. So yesterday, what is the meaning of magnetic field induction? Magnetic field induction or magnetic flux density? Magnetic field induction. Magnetic field induction. Definition already we discussed now. Magnetic field induction is also called as magnetic flux density. What is the symbol for this magnetic field induction? The symbol of magnetic field induction is given by what? B bar. Yesterday, someone is asking the definition. Definition for the magnetic field induction. Okay, Nara? What is magnetic field induction definition? They are asking. Though we have discussed this. Magnetic field induction at a point inside the magnetic field is defined as the force acting on the unit north pole placed at that point. So B bar is given by F bar divided by M. What is B bar? Magnetic field induction. There is another name also there for this magnetic field induction, that is magnetic flux density. Magnetic field induction is defined as the force acting on the unit north pole. Inside the magnetic field, if I place a unit north pole, what is the force acting on the unit north pole placed at that point will give you the direction of B bar. So will give you B bar. B bar is given by F bar divided by M. Okay, and regarding the direction, regarding the units, and regarding the dimensional formula, all we have discussed. And what is the SI unit of magnetic field induction? Magnetic field induction SI unit is given by. Yesterday someone asked, what is Tesla definition? Magnetic field induction units are given by Newton divided by ampere meter. Or it can be also written as, so joule divided by ampere meter square. Which can be also written as, so volt second divided by meter square. Which can be also written as Weber divided by Weber WB by meter square. Which can be also written as Tesla. Which is also written as what? Tesla. Yesterday someone asked, what is the definition for the Tesla? How can we define the Tesla definition? One magnetic field induction is said to be 1 Tesla. Magnetic field induction is said to be 1 Tesla. So whenever a force of 1 Newton acting on a pole of pole strength value will be equal to 1 ampere meter. When we kept one pole, a pole strength value 1 ampere meter, the force acting on that pole will be 1 Newton. Then magnetic field induction is said to be 1 Tesla. Tesla definition, so we can define like this. B is said to be 1 Tesla. When B is said to be 1 Tesla, When a force of 1 Newton acting on a pole strength 1 ampere meter, then magnetic field induction is said to be 1 Tesla. Okay, Nara? And also we written the dimensional formula for magnetic field induction also. Magnetic field induction dimensional formula, which is given by, so m power 1, not m power 0, m power 1, so L power 0, T power minus 2, and A power minus 1. This is the dimensional formula for magnetic field induction. Okay, Nara? Who asked the Tesla definition? It is understood, I think. So after completion of this, today's topic is magnetic field induction. Another name is also called as magnetic flux density. So what is the meaning of magnetic flux? Magnetic flux means what? Next definition is for today class. First definition. What is the meaning of magnetic flux? Magnetic flux represented by the symbol phi b. Since we written already electric flux can be written as xi e. Now we are writing it as xi b, which is indicating magnetic flux. What is electric flux? Electric flux is the measure of number of electric lines of force passing through given surface normally. Electric flux is the dot product of electric field intensity and area vector. Everything is interrelated with the electrostatics. There we have studied electrostatics. Now we are studying magnetism. In electrostatics, electric field lines. Here in magnetism, so magnetic field lines. So electric flux is the dot product of electric field intensity and area vector, which can be also written as EA into cos theta. Just a recalling that. You don't get any confusion. How can we measure the electric flux? Electric flux is the dot product of electric field intensity and area vector. E bar dot A bar, which is EA into cos theta. Theta is the angle between E bar and A bar. Flux may be positive, flux may be negative, flux may be 0 based on the theta value. Theta 0, flux positive. Theta 180, flux negative. Theta 90, flux is 0. That is for the electric flux. Now we want to define for magnetic flux. So what is the definition for the magnetic flux? Magnetic flux at a point, even it is also measure of number of magnetic field lines passing through given surface normally. Through given surface, how many number of field lines are passing? Now if I consider uniform magnetic field, so if I consider a certain surface, through this surface, how many field lines are passing normally? That will give you the magnetic flux. Actually, the magnetic flux is the dot product of magnetic field induction. What is magnetic field induction? B bar dot area vector A bar, which can be also written as phi b value can be also written as, so B bar dot A bar value is equal to BA into cos theta. This is the total flux linked with the total area A bar, where A bar is the area vector, then flux given by B into A into cos theta. Understood, Anna? This is the area. If total area is A, if I draw normal to the area, normal down to the area will give you the direction of A bar. If A bar is making an angle theta with B bar, then what is the total flux formula? BA into cos theta. B bar dot A bar, which is BA into cos theta, where B is the magnetic field induction, A is the area vector, theta is the angle between B bar and A bar. Everything is same as it is. Okay, Nara? So this is the total flux. Flux is the dot product of magnetic field induction and area vector. Flux is the measure of number of field lines, magnetic field lines passing through given surface normally. Okay, Nara? So this flux is a scalar quantity, which may be positive, which may be negative, or which may be zeros. It is a scalar quantity. Flux is a scalar quantity. And what is the SI unit of flux is given by? Flux SI unit is given by. What is the SI unit of B? Tesla. SI unit of B given by Tesla. So Tesla meter square. This Tesla meter square has one more name, that is called as what? Weber. Weber also scientist name. When you are writing the total name, so start with the small letter. When you are writing the symbol, so WB, we'll write it as WB. So Tesla meter square, or it is also called as what? So Weber. Weber is the SI unit of which one? Magnetic flux. And what is the dimensional formula for the magnetic flux? Since all you know this, once again recalling with respect to magnetic field. So dimensional formula of magnetic field induction, that is given by ml square, ml power 0, t power minus 2 and a power minus 1. That is the dimensional formula for magnetic field induction. Area dimensional formula will be given by L square. So what I will get the total dimensional formula? Total dimensional formula ml square, t power minus 2 and a power minus 1. This is the dimensional formula for the magnetic flux. Is it okay now, students? What is magnetic flux? Flux is the measure of number of field lines passing through given surface normally. How can we measure the flux? Flux is the dot product of magnetic field induction and area vector. Since area is a scalar, the normal round of the area will give you, small area can be considered as a vector. The normal round of the area will give you the direction of area vector, which is given by what? A bar. Okay, Nara? So units are given by Tesla meter square. Idu Tesla meter square. This Tesla meter square only called as what? A Weber. And this is for dimensional formula for magnetic field, magnetic flux. Okay. And when it is positive, when it is negative, when it is zero, that all conditions you know. Just a definition you should know regarding the magnetic flux. After definition of magnetic flux, I told you magnetic field induction is also called as magnetic flux density. It is also called as what? A magnetic flux density. What is the meaning of magnetic flux density? The another name for the magnetic field induction is magnetic flux density. Magnetic flux density or magnetic field induction vector. Magnetic flux density also nothing but B bar. How can we define the B bar in terms of the flux? Actually, the B bar magnetic field strength will depends upon number of magnetic field lines. Even B bar can be also measured in terms of magnetic flux. Magnetic flux density or magnetic field induction can be also defined as the flux per unit area. It is also defined as what is the magnetic flux per unit area, which can be written as magnetic flux value by area value given by A. Flux per unit area, there is one more definition for magnetic flux density. B bar value is equal to 5B divided by A. From this only we can write magnetic flux value will be written as, since it is a scalar quantity, so B bar dot A bar. That will define. Are you getting our students? What is why it is called as magnetic flux density? Flux density nothing but a flux per unit area. It's called as what? Flux density. There is another name for the magnetic field induction. Another name for the magnetic field induction. Magnetic field induction vector. Yesterday already we defined. This is one more definition for magnetic field induction or magnetic field induction vector. Already you know that symbol is given by what? A B bar. Okay, Nara? So this is the another definition for magnetic field induction. Magnetic field induction at that point will be defined as the flux passing per unit area. What is the total magnetic flux per unit area will give you the magnetic flux density. Okay, Nara? This is regarding the magnetic flux density. Definition for magnetic flux density is over. After completion of the magnetic flux density, all concepts are same as that of in electrostatics. Is there any problem with the audio or video? If any doubts are there at the end of the class, you can ask. Regarding audio or video, is there any doubts, students? Akash raising the doubts, raising the hand. If any problem with the either audio or video, any problem? Akash, voice breaking. Yes, today I will send the recorded one. Voice, is there voice breaking? Any problem with the voice? Yes, today also the recorded one will be sent after the class. Okay, so listen now. The next topic is what we are discussing is for the next topic, that is torque or couple acting on a bar magnet. So couple or torque acting on a bar magnet. What is the expression for torque acting? Torque acting on a bar magnet. On a bar magnet. So whenever a bar magnet is placed in uniform magnetic field, when placed in, when that bar magnet is placed in external uniform magnetic field, when placed in external field, external magnetic field, external magnetic field. What is the expression for torque acting on a bar magnet placed in external uniform magnetic field? Even we discussed this topic for electrostatics also. What is the torque acting on a dipole placed in external uniform electric field? That we discussed. Now this is the torque acting on a which one? So torque acting on a bar magnet placed in external uniform magnetic field. So regarding this external uniform magnetic field, first point I will consider external magnetic field is uniform. Let me consider external uniform magnetic field. How can we represent the magnetic field uniform? If the field lines are straight and parallel, which is indicating the magnetic field is uniform. Let me call that external uniform magnetic field of induction B bar. External uniform magnetic field of induction B bar. In this external uniform magnetic field, let me consider one bar magnet. Bar magnet is there. So this bar magnet, let me call this is of south pole, this is of north pole. Now what happened for this bar magnet? Magnetic moment direction from the north pole to south pole. So this is the direction of which one? M bar. Now the bar magnet is placed in uniform magnetic field such that, so angle between M bar and B bar, let me call theta. What is theta? The angle between the B bar and the M bar. So that is given by what? Theta. Whenever a bar magnet is placed in external uniform magnetic field, what happens? So north pole will experience a force and also south pole also will experience a force. North pole will experience a force in the direction of magnetic field. South pole will experience a force in the direction opposite to magnetic field. So force will be acting on the north pole and south pole. So what is the force acting on the north pole? So that force value will be given by, can I call this force name is, what is the force acting on the north pole? North pole will experience a force in the direction of B bar. So this is the force acting on the north pole. So that force value will be given by, F bar value will be given by, so M into small m into B bar. North pole will experience a force in the direction of B bar. And what happened to south pole? South pole also will experience a force in the direction opposite to B bar. So that force value will be given by, F bar value will be is equal to, so M into B bar. Both are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. I will write in scalar form. This force value I will write in scalar form. Force acting on the two poles will be seen, equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. You know that north pole will always experience, when I consider external uniform magnetic field, this is external uniform magnetic field. In this external uniform magnetic field, when I consider a north pole, on this north pole a force will be acting. That force direction will be always in the direction of B bar. Yesterday we discussed it. What is the direction? What is the definition for B bar? B bar direction is given by, so F bar divided by M. And what happened to F bar? F bar value will be given by M into B bar. Whenever M is a north pole, F bar and B bar both are in the same direction. Whenever the B is a south pole, whenever if M is because of the south pole, and F bar, B bar both are in opposite direction. When I consider a north pole here, south pole here, south pole will experience a force in the direction opposite to B bar. This point should be cleared. North pole will experience a force in the direction of B bar. South pole will experience a force in the direction opposite to B bar. What is the net force acting on a bar magnet placed in external uniform magnetic field? The net force acting on a bar magnet placed in external uniform magnetic field will be equal to 0. Net force value will be 0. Why net force value 0? Two forces are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. Net force value will be 0. Whenever a bar magnet is placed in external uniform magnetic field, it will not experience net force. Net force value will be 0. Because of the net force value 0, it could not execute any translation motion. For the body to execute the translation motion, force required is compulsory. When net force is 0, it will not execute any translation motion. But two forces are acting at two different points. So they will constitute a couple. That you know that now moment of couple is called as what? Torque. If I want to calculate what is the torque, if I want to calculate, I need to calculate the perpendicular distance between the two forces. Derivation not necessary. So directly I am writing what is the torque acting on a bar magnet. So torque is the product of magnitude of either force into perpendicular distance between the two forces. Derivation we derived for electrostatics. The perpendicular distance between the line of action of forces. That is called as what? A torque. So tau can be written as. What is the force value will be given by? So force value given by m into b. The force acting on the each pole will be given by m into b. Into perpendicular distance will become 2l into sine theta. We can find out this perpendicular distance value. This is the perpendicular distance. If I call, so this name is some A, this name is B, and this name is C. Perpendicular distance is nothing but a BC. This total length value given by, so total length value will be equal to how much? L. So if this is theta, we can show from the geometry this is equal to theta. The perpendicular distance value will become 2L into sine theta. Then what happened to tau? So tau value can be written as, so m into 2L. Pole strength into length into what? B into sine theta. So from this, what is the expression for torque I will get? So tau value will be given by this m into 2L will become capital M. So capital M into B into sine theta. This is the expression for torque acting on a bar magnet placed in external uniform magnetic field. So tau value will be given by m into B into sine theta. Because of the torque, what happened? Because of the torque, this bar magnet will rotate. In what direction it will rotate? It will rotate in the direction of B bar. The bar magnet will rotate until it will align in the direction of B bar. Because of the torque, finally what happened to the bar magnet? Bar magnet will rotate and it will align. In what direction bar magnet will align? This is of north pole, this is of south pole. Bar magnet will align in a such a way, so M bar and B bar both will become parallel. What will happen to bar magnet when placed in external uniform magnetic field? Whenever a bar magnet is placed in external uniform magnetic field, it will not experience any net force, but it will experience a net torque. That torque formula given by mb into sine theta. Can you remember? In case of electrostatics, whenever a dipole is placed in external uniform electric field, torque formula P into sine theta. Here torque formula mb into sine theta. Where P is there, P is electric dipole moment. And what about here? M is what? Magnetic dipole moment. So magnetic dipole moment value which is given by M. Okay, Nara? Tau value will be given by M into B into sine theta. What is the vector form of tau? Torque is a vector quantity. So in vector form, which can be also written as, so M bar cross B bar. This is the vector form of torque. Torque is the cross product of which one? M bar and B bar. M bar and B bar value nothing but MB into sine theta. Theta is the angle between, so M bar and B bar. When torque acting on a dipole is maximum, when it is minimum, and when it is zero. Not zero and when it is maximum. So whenever if theta value will be equal to 0, if theta value will be equal to either 0 or theta value will be equal to 180. Theta value 0 or 180. Theta value 0 or 180 means how does B bar and M bar? B bar and M bar either both are parallel to each other, or B bar and M bar both are anti-parallel to each other. This is the B bar and this is of M bar. Both are either parallel or anti-parallel. Theta value is either 0 or theta value will be equal to 180. That time what happened to the torque? Since sine 0 or 180 value is 0, so torque value will be equal to 0. Here the dipole will rotate or magnetic bar magnet will rotate or will not rotate or will not rotate. When it will not rotate, whenever a bar magnet is aligned either parallel to B bar or perpendicular to B bar, it will not experience any torque. Torque acting value will be equal to 0. When torque acting on a bar magnet is maximum, torque acting on a bar magnet is maximum if theta value will be equal to 90 degrees. Whenever the theta value will be equal to 90, torque value will be maximum. What is the maximum torque? Maximum torque value will be given by M into B. So perpendicular, theta value 90 means how does B bar and M bar? So B bar and M bar both are perpendicular. So M bar will be like this. This is the direction of B bar. This is the direction of B bar. Now bar magnet was kept like this, perpendicular. And this is of north pole, this is of south pole. So how both are? B bar and M bar, both are perpendicular. When both are perpendicular, it will experience a maximum torque. Because of the maximum torque, what happened to the dipole or bar magnet? It will rotate. So it will rotate until it will align parallel. Parallel to which one? B bar. What is the purpose of torque acting on a bar magnet? To rotate the bar magnet. Now, what is the torque acting on a bar magnet? It will rotate the bar magnet in the direction of B bar. Are you getting our students? This is the expression for torque acting on a bar magnet. Understood? When torque value not negative, torque value may be either 0 or torque value may be either so maximum. Can you remember what is the torque in electrostatics? Electrostatics torque formula will be given by P into E into sin theta. After completion of this total concept, I will give you one tabular column in order to distinguish electrostatics of magnetism, where you are getting differences. Okay, that to come to know, I will show you one tabular column. First, let me discuss the concept. So after completion of this torque formula, after discussing regarding the torque, next one is what is the work done? Expression for work done for rotating the dipole. Work done. What is the expression for work done for rotating a bar magnet? Rotating a bar magnet. A bar magnet has to rotate in external uniform magnetic field. And one more important point. Before discussing this, let me tell you one more point. Here, bar magnet is placed in uniform magnetic field or non-uniform magnetic field. So, uniform magnetic field. Now, whenever bar magnet is placed in non-uniform magnetic field, I forgot this point, for non-uniform magnetic field. Whenever a bar magnet is placed in non-uniform magnetic field, non-uniform magnetic field. Okay, Nara? How can we represent the non-uniform magnetic field? So field lines are curved lines. This is of non-uniform magnetic field. At each and every point, magnetic field induction value same or not same or not same. Now bar magnet was placed in this non-uniform magnetic field. Now what is it? This is if I call it as north pole, if I call it as south pole. North pole will experience a force in the direction of field. South pole will experience a force in the direction opposite to field. But here the magnetic field value is B bar. Here magnetic field induction value B2 bar. Force acting on the north pole or force acting on the south pole, same or not same or not same. Due to that reason, net force acting value 0 no, not 0 no, not 0. The net force acting on a bar magnet placed in non-uniform magnetic field is never equal to 0. Understood, Ara? And similarly, torque also will be there. Net torque, net external torque. When this torque also not equal to 0. It will experience both force and also torque. That's why. So bar magnet may execute the translation motion as well as rotational motion. The reason for the translation motion is force. The reason for the rotational motion is torque. Whenever the field is non-uniform uniform magnetic field, net force value was 0, but net torque value not 0. Whenever the field is non-uniform, neither the net force nor the net torque will be equal to 0. So this is the point you should remember. But uniform magnetic field or non-uniform magnetic field or non-uniform magnetic field. So after completion of this point, the next one, what is the expression for work done? Work done for rotating the bar magnet in external uniform magnetic field. Once again, students, work done for rotating the bar magnet. Work done for rotating bar magnet. A bar magnet has to rotate in external uniform magnetic field. What is the work done value I want to calculate? Now let me consider uniform magnetic field. This uniform magnetic field of magnetic field induction value given by B bar. In this uniform magnetic field, let me consider one bar magnet. So this is a bar magnet, north pole or south pole. Magnetic field moment, magnetic moment direction. This is the direction of magnetic moment, M bar. Now initially it is making an angle theta. When it is making an angle theta, what is the torque acting formula? So tau value given by M into B into sin theta. This is the expression for torque. Because of the torque, now the bar magnet will rotate and align in the direction of B bar. Now I want to rotate the bar magnet against the B bar. Against the B bar, I want to rotate. So what I need to apply? I need to apply the equal amount of torque in opposite direction. So this torque direction, if it is like this is the torque in the direction of B bar. If I want to rotate the bar magnet against B bar, I need to do some work. So what is the work done? I'm calling it as dW. dW is the small work done for rotating the dipole, rotating the bar magnet. What is the small work done? Work done is the product of force and displacement. Whereas in rotational motion, force value rho is given by torque. Now I want to rotate through an angle theta. If I want to calculate the total work done, for rotating the bar magnet from where to where? From one particular angle to another angle. W is the total work done. Total work done for what purpose? To rotate the bar magnet from the initial position θ1 to the final position θ2. Initially bar magnet is making an angle θ1. If you want to rotate through an angle final position θ2. What is the total work done? W given by W is equal to integration of dW. Then what is the total work done value I will get it? Total work done value will be given by, so integration of θ1 to θ2. So tau value will be given by m into b into sin theta into d theta. Sin theta into d theta. So after doing integration, what is the final expression for the work done I will get? So work done value sin theta integration is minus cos theta. So I will get the integration after doing, which is equal to m into b into, so cos θ1. Directly substituted the limits, cos θ1 minus cos θ2. Why lower limit minus upper limit? Here I will get minus sign. Sin theta integration is minus cos theta. So that's why I will get W value will be equal to mb into cos θ1 minus cos theta. So this is the expression for what? Work done. Work done for rotating the bar magnet from initial position θ1. Initially bar magnet is making an angle θ1 with the B bar. If you want to rotate the bar magnet through an angle θ2, what is the work done value given by? Which is m into b into cos θ1 minus cos theta. So cos θ1 minus cos theta. For example, initially the bar magnet θ1 value is equal to 0. Initially bar magnet is along the direction of B bar. Now I want to rotate the bar magnet through an angle theta. What is the work done value will be given by? So W value will be equal to m into b into, here I will get cos 0 value. Cos 0 value 1 minus cos theta. So this is the expression for what? Work done. Work done for what purpose? For rotating the bar magnet. Initially the bar magnet was there in the direction of B bar. This is external uniform magnetic field. One bar magnet is there in the direction of B bar. Here is there of north pole. Here is there of south pole. Now I want to rotate this bar magnet through an angle theta. Here only I am writing. Now I want to rotate the bar magnet until, so magnetic moment is making an angle theta. What is the work done formula will be given by? W is equal to m into b into 1 minus cos theta. Only half an hour class completed. Half an hour class only. So few members are trying to quit out. You have to listen. These all points are needed for doing of object. So this is the formula for work done for rotating the dipole bar magnet. Generally the bar magnet is also called as magnetic dipole. The another name for the bar magnet is what? A magnetic dipole. So m into b into 1 minus cos theta. Now I want to define, I want to derive what is the potential energy of a bar magnet. Potential energy of a bar magnet. Of a bar magnet. Whenever a bar magnet is placed in external uniform magnetic field, it possesses some potential energy. What is the potential energy of a bar magnet? For defining the potential energy, so we will take the work done formula only. What is the work done? To rotate the bar magnet through an angle θ1 to θ2, which is given by mb into cos θ1 minus cos theta. For defining the potential energy, initial potential energy value should be equal to 0. So θ1 value will be equal to 90 degrees. Initially, the bar magnet was there at a position, it not possessing any potential energy. θ1 value will be equal to 0 and θ2 value will be equal to theta. So what happened to the work done? Work done value will be given by, which is equal to minus m into, because cos 90 value is 0. I'll get minus m into b into cos theta. This is the expression for what? Work done. Work done for what purpose? Initially, how was the bar magnet is there? The bar magnet was there perpendicular to external uniform magnetic field. External uniform magnetic field. Now, if you want to rotate this bar magnet, initially it is perpendicular to B bar. You want to rotate the bar magnet. Now you are rotating the bar magnet until the bar magnet is making, magnetic moment is making an angle theta with the B bar. So what is the work done formula, which is given by minus m into b into cos theta. This work done only will store in the form of potential energy. What is the potential energy will be given by U. U value will be given by minus m into b into cos theta. This is the expression for the potential energy of a bar magnet. Whenever a bar magnet of magnetic moment m bar placed in external uniform magnetic field of induction B bar, such that the angle between m bar and B bar is theta. So what is the work done? In order to rotate the bar magnet against the B bar, you need to do some work. The work done against the magnetic force. Even magnetic force also conservative force. Work done by the conservative force or work done against the conservative force will not be wasted. That work done will store in the form of potential energy, which is given by minus m into b into cos theta. So this is the expression for potential energy. These all formulas are there, same as that of in electrostatics. Electrostatics work done formula P into cos theta 1 minus cos theta. And what is the formula for magnetic potential energy formula there? Minus P into E into cos theta. Here minus M into B into cos theta. So whenever if theta value will be equal to 0, if theta value will be equal to 0, if theta value will be equal to 0, so U value will be equal to minus MB. Potential energy value will be minimum. So U value will be minimum. Negative nara? Negative is there means minimum. Whenever the potential energy value minimum, so then bar magnet is said to be in stable equilibrium. It is said to be in stable equilibrium. Stable equilibrium. What is the condition for stable equilibrium? For stable equilibrium, it should be in which one? It should possess minimum potential energy. So equilibrium will be stable. And what about one more case? So if theta value will be equal to 180, whenever the theta value will be equal to 180, so U value will be equal to plus MB. Because cos 180 value minus 1, U value will be plus MB. So U value will be maximum. Whenever the potential energy is maximum, then this magnetic dipole or bar magnet is said to be unstable equilibrium. It is said to be in which equilibrium? Unstable equilibrium. Unstable equilibrium. So, okay, Nara, stable equilibrium and unstable equilibrium. And what about the third condition? Whenever the theta value will be equal to 90, if theta value will be equal to 90, what happened to U value will be equal to 0. Whenever the U value will be equal to 0, it is said to be in neutral equilibrium. It is said to be in neutral equilibrium. Regarding these equilibrium conditions, we discussed for even in electrostatics also. When electric dipole is said to be in stable equilibrium, when it is said to be in unstable equilibrium, when it is said to be in neutral equilibrium, stable equilibrium, unstable equilibrium, and neutral equilibrium. Okay, Nara? Regarding these conditions, already you know stable equilibrium means what, unstable equilibrium means what, and neutral equilibrium means what. Here also, based on the potential energy only, you can tell regarding the stable equilibrium, unstable equilibrium, and potential and neutral equilibrium. So are you getting us, students? In stable equilibrium, what happens? Whenever the body is displaced from its equilibrium position, the body cannot able to come back to its initial state. Sorry, it cannot able to come back to its initial state. Okay, that time even I discussed it for stable, unstable equilibrium and neutral equilibrium. Even these conditions you should know. After this, last few more applications are there. Based on the TARC, some application questions are there. These applications are needed for doing of object. So that applications will discuss based on the TARC. Till now, up to here, understood, students? Once you check what we discussed now, still class not completed. 1 second, because now recorded class I want to send. So meanwhile, I cannot able to receive the doubts. So that's fine. So any doubts are there at the end of the class, you can ask. Today class I started with the magnetic flux. What is magnetic flux? And what is the magnetic flux density? What is the torque acting on a bar magnet placed in external magnetic field for uniform magnetic field? Torque acting on a bar magnet for non-uniform magnetic field. What is the work done for rotating the bar magnet in external uniform magnetic field? What is the potential energy of a bar magnet placed in external uniform magnetic field? External uniform magnetic field. Stable equilibrium means, okay, potential energy should be minimum. Unstable means potential energy will be maximum. Neutral equilibrium means potential energy will be equal to 0. After this, so what are that applications? These points are needed for objective. Almost what we are discussing this second concept. I told you there are totally 5 concepts are there for this chapter. The first concept for the magnetic moments we completed. Now this is the second concept. Second concept, maximum is required only for the objective. So what about in this note, the first point? Before telling this first point, first we should know one point. That is, even Earth also will act like Earth also having the magnetic property. it also having the property of attraction. Have we come to know Earth also having a magnetic property means whenever a bar magnet is suspended, the bar magnet will come to rest position by indicating geographic north and south poles. Why it will come to rest position? Because of the magnetic field of Earth. So regarding the Earth magnetic field, in further classes will come to. So when I consider for the Earth poles, when I consider, so this is of east and this is of west and this is of north and this is of south. So when I consider the Earth, why Earth? What is the reason for the magnetic property of the Earth? Still, so research is going on that. There is no proper what a theory was given for explaining the magnetic property of the Earth. One of the assumption is that so Earth will be embedded with one of the huge bar magnet. One huge bar magnet was there inside the Earth. So for this huge bar magnet, what will be there? This is of south pole. This is of north pole. North pole will be there. South pole will be there. So one of the component here also Earth magnetic field also represented with the with magnetic field induction. Here inside, so inside when I consider inside magnetic field direction from south pole to north pole. So that's why what is the magnetic field direction will take? Earth magnetic field direction we will call the magnetic field of Earth is BH. What is BH? We'll come to know. This is called as horizontal component of Earth magnetic field. What is the name of BH? BH is called as horizontal component of Earth magnetic field. Horizontal component of Earth magnetic field. Horizontal component of Earth magnetic field. One of the vector Earth magnetic field. This is one of the vector for representing magnetic field of Earth magnetic field. Okay, now Earth magnetic field will represent with one vector. That vector name is called as what? BH. That vector direction from where to where? South to north. Why it is from south to north? So with respect to Earth, field lines. So magnetic poles are there now. Here is there of south pole. Here is of north pole. Inside the magnetic field direction, field lines direction from south pole to north pole. Outside north to south. So that's why BH direction. Field lines are passing inside that. This is the direction of BH. Okay, Nara? Regarding this BH in detail, we'll come to know in this chapter only. For representing the Earth magnetic field in both magnitude and direction, so we have three components are there. Those components are called as elements of Earth magnetic field. So BH is one of the component of Earth magnetic field. Okay, Nara? Now, what is the first point I will discuss? 1 second, students. What is the first point I will discuss? So let me consider two bar magnets are there. There are two bar magnets are there. The two bar magnets are arranged like a cross. This is one bar magnet is there, and this is another bar magnet. Okay, Nara? These two bar magnets are arranged like a shape as shown in the figure, and both are pivoted. Both are fixed. Both are pivoted or both are pivoted about a point, and which is free to rotate in a horizontal plane, which are free to rotate in a horizontal plane. This is one of the bar magnet. I will call it as north pole. This is of south pole. And this is another bar magnet I will take. This is of N2 and this is of S2. So this bar magnet, magnetic moment value. What is magnetic moment direction? So magnetic moment of this bar magnet, I will call it as M1 bar. Similarly, the magnetic moment of this bar magnet, magnetic moment direction from north pole to south pole or south pole to north pole. North pole, south pole to north pole. So this magnetic moment I am calling it as M2. Two bar magnets are suspended in external Earth magnetic field in the form of cross. They are allowed to rotate in a horizontal plane. Here, what is the horizontal component of Earth magnetic field is given by what? A BH. Such that the first bar magnet is making an angle theta with the BH. So these both are perpendicular. When it is making an angle theta with the BH, what is the angle made by the second bar magnet with the BH will become 90 minus theta. How I place the two bar magnets such that so north poles are there on either side of BH. Two bar magnets of magnetic moment M1 and M2 are arranged like a letter cross, and they pivoted at a point, and allowed to rotate in a horizontal plane about the, so due to the horizontal component of Earth magnetic field. Now first bar magnet will rotate, will experience a torque. What is the torque acting on a first bar magnet? That is given by tau 1. Tau 1 value will be given by, so magnetic moment value m1, horizontal component value bh into cos theta. First bar magnet will rotate, will experience a torque. What is the torque acting value given by tau 1? So tau 1 value given by m1 into bh into cos theta. Because of the torque, what happened to the first bar magnet? Will rotate and align in the direction of which one? Of bh. Whenever a bar magnet is suspended freely, it will align in the direction of Earth magnetic field, BH only. Similarly, second bar magnet also will experience a torque. What is the torque acting on the second bar magnet? Can I call tau 2? What about the tau 2 value? Tau 2 value will be given by, second bar magnet is making an angle, so that is magnetic moment value m2. m2 into bh into cos theta value 90 minus theta. Sorry, Ra? So one value will be given by mb into cos theta. Another value will be given by mb into sin theta. Torque formula, na, I written wrong. Sin theta. Potential formula cos theta. Now first one making an angle theta, it will become sin theta. Second one making an angle 90 minus theta. This is of 90 minus theta. So what I will get the value of tau 2? Tau 2 value will be given by m2 into bh into sin 90 minus theta value will be of cos theta. Two bar magnets are arranged like a cross. Both are fixed about a point. Both are pivoted, or both are fixed about a point, and they free to rotate in the horizontal component of Earth magnetic field. North poles of two bar magnets will experience a torque in the direction of BH. They will try to align. They will try to rotate and align in the direction of B bar. But I don't want to align in the direction of B bar. So for this system to be equilibrium. For equilibrium, what is the condition? For equilibrium, what is the condition? For this system of two bar magnets are in equilibrium. Equilibrium nalli irbekandre. So what is the condition I want? Equilibrium means net torque value should be equal to 0. So tau 1 value should be equal to tau. What is tau 1 value? m1 into bh into sin theta. What is tau 2 value? m2 into, so bh into cos theta. Which term will be cancelled? BH term will be cancelled. Now what I will get the value of sin theta by cos theta? So sin theta divided by cos theta will be equal to how much? m2 divided by m1. Sin theta by cos theta value will be given by tan theta. So tan theta value will be given by m2 divided by m. What is theta? Theta is the angle made by which one? The angle made by one of the bar magnets. If you are getting the problem here, the diagram I will show with a single line. This is one bar magnet, or this is one bar magnet. This bar magnet magnetic moment value given by m1 bar. This bar magnet magnetic moment value given by m2 bar. We arranged the bar magnet in a such a way. What is the horizontal component of Earth magnetic field is given by what? BH. When we leave the two bar magnet, they will rotate and align in the direction of BH. For the system to be in equilibrium, means they should not rotate. The first bar magnet is making an angle theta with the BH. Then what is the angle made by the second bar magnet with the BH will become 90 minus theta. So that time, what is the formula for theta? What is the angle made by first bar magnet for the system to be in equilibrium? That condition given by tan theta. If tan theta value will be equal to m2 by m1, the ratio of the magnetic moments of two bar magnets. If tan theta value will be equal to m2 by m1, what happened to the system? System will be in equilibrium. Is this point clear, Dara? For the system to be in equilibrium, so what is the condition? System to be equilibrium, actually one of the torque will be clockwise, one torque will be anti-clockwise. For equilibrium, sum of the clockwise moments is equal to sum of the anti-clockwise moments. For the system to be equilibrium, equilibrium means they will remain as a cross only. They will not rotate in the direction of B bar. If they want to remain as a cross only, what is the, so condition is there. Condition is given by tan theta. Tan theta value is equal to m2 by m1. Is this point clear, students? Is this one okay now? Okay, Nara? So next is second point. What is the second point I will consider? Here also the two bar magnets are arranged like a cross hole. This is one bar magnet. It is one bar magnet, and this is of another bar magnet. So two are arranged across hole. So two are arranged across to rotate in a horizontal plane in the presence of. So horizontal component of earth magnetic field is given by BH. But this time this is of north pole N1 and S1, and this is of N2 and S2. Now what is the magnetic moment of this bar magnet? This is the magnetic moment of second bar magnet, and this is the magnetic moment of first bar magnet. So magnetic moment of first bar magnet, I will call it as M1 bar. Magnetic moment of second bar magnet, I will call it as M2 bar. M1 bar is making an angle theta1 with BH. M2 bar is making an angle theta2 with BH. Same diagram I will show here. So this time this is the north pole. For bar magnet, one magnetic moment is given by M1 bar. Second bar magnet, magnetic moment is given by M2 bar. And what is the horizontal component of earth magnetic field? The horizontal component of earth magnetic field is given by what? BH. First one making an angle theta1. Second one making an angle theta2. First one will experience a torque that is given by tau1 bar. In which direction? North pole. North pole will experience a force in the direction of BH. Second one also will experience a torque tau2 bar. How tau1 bar and tau2 bar? Both are in same direction, opposite direction? Both are in same direction. When both are in same direction, so net torque will never be equal to 0. Now what is the total torque acting value will be equal to? What is the total torque acting on the bar magnet? So total torque. Since tau1 and tau2 both are in same direction, total torque acting value given by tau1 plus tau2. What is tau1 value given by? M1 into BH into sine theta. M1 into BH into sine theta 1. What is the torque? Tau2 bar is given by M2 into BH into sine theta 2. What is the difference between this case and last case? In last case, two bar magnets, their magnetic moments are on either side of BH. Whereas in this case, two magnetic moments are in the same side of BH. Here net torque value will never be equal to 0. System you cannot able to keep in equilibrium. When net torque value not equal to 0, what is the net force acting? Net torque value. That is given by tau1 and tau2. What is the torque acting on the first bar magnet? Which is given by M1 into BH into sine theta 1. It is making an angle theta 1. What is the torque acting on the second bar magnet is given by M2 into BH into which one? Sine theta. M2 into BH into sine theta. So since tau1 and tau2 both are in the same direction, total torque value given by tau1 plus tau2. M1 into BH into sine theta 1 plus M2 into BH into sine theta. Understood, Ara? System will never be in equilibrium. Compulsory, the two bar magnets will rotate. They will rotate and align in the direction of B1. So this is the second point. And what is the third point I'm considering? So I consider a bar magnet. So this is the horizontal component of earth magnetic field is BH. Now in this horizontal component of earth magnetic field, I suspended one bar magnet. This one bar magnet I suspended. So this is the center of the bar magnet. Which one it is? Center of the bar magnet. Bar magnet was suspended. So this is, for example, if I call it as south pole, if I call it as north pole. So what is the magnetic moment is given by? This is the magnetic moment direction. This is the magnetic moment. Such that, so magnetic moment is making an angle theta. So this bar magnet is making an angle theta. Making an angle theta. This is the angle value. I'm calling it as theta. Whenever a bar magnet is suspended freely, so in the presence of earth magnetic field, what happened to the bar magnet? The bar magnet will rotate. Bar magnet will rotate and align in the direction of which one? Of BH. But I don't want to rotate. If I don't want to rotate, now this bar magnet will rotate because of the torque acting on the bar magnet that is given by tau BH. Tau BH. What is the torque acting on the bar magnet due to the horizontal component of earth magnetic field? Tau BH value given by, so M into BH into sine theta. Torque acting. Because of this torque, what happened to bar magnet will rotate and align in the direction of B bar. I don't want to rotate the bar magnet. If I don't want to rotate the bar magnet, let us suppose the north pole is attached to one string. North pole is attached to one string. So that string is pulled. With the help of that string, the north pole of the bar magnet is pulled. The north pole of the bar magnet is pulled by applying a force here. Now it will rotate, right? It will rotate and align in the direction of BH bar. If you don't want to rotate, means you need to apply another torque. How you are applying the another torque? By applying a force. Lata, by applying a force. That force is applied on the north pole. The north pole of the bar magnet is pulled with the help of one string by applying a force here towards east. When you, so because of this force, string is there, the north pole is connected to one string. That string is applied by applying a force here. The north pole is pulled towards where? Towards east. Now because of this force, some force will be, some torque will be acting. Now what is the torque value? How can I calculate the torque value? Here to here, this distance value will be equal to L. This is the center. Center to north pole, the length distance if I call L. And south pole distance also equal to L. What is the total length of the bar magnet? Which is given by 2L. Now if I want to calculate the torque due to the applied force. So torque due to the applied force or torque due to the tension force. So torque due to the tension force. That torque value if I want to calculate. Torque due to the tension force. Torque is the product of force and of perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance of line of action of force from the fixed point. So this perpendicular distance I want to calculate. So since it is making an angle theta, when it is making an angle theta, so this angle value will be equal to theta. It is making an angle theta. So L value can be resolved. This component is there now. L is there now. This component will become L cos theta. F into L cos theta. Are you getting us, students? This point is important. F into L cos theta. This is the force due to the tension in the string. Torque due to the tension in the string. For equilibrium. For equilibrium. For system to be in equilibrium. Equilibrium means bar magnet will rotate or will not rotate or will not rotate. What is the condition? Torque due to the horizontal component will be balanced by torque due to the tension in the string. Torque due to the tension in the string. So what I will get here? Torque due to the horizontal component value M into BH into sin theta. So torque due to the tension in the string is given by F into L cos theta. Capital M value can be written as small m into 2L into BH into sin theta. Will be equal to, which is equal to F into L cos theta. Which one cancel? L value cancel. What I will get? F value. F value will be equal to small m into, so 2 into small m into BH into sin theta divided by which one? Cos theta. Divided by cos theta. So what I will get the answer for F? F value will be equal to 2 into small m into BH into, so sin theta divided by cos theta will be equal to what? Tan theta. Will be of what? Tan theta. So check this point once again. What I consider? I consider a bar magnet. Bar magnet was suspended freely in the presence of horizontal component of electromagnetic field. The bar magnet will experience a torque. Because of the torque, the bar magnet will rotate and align in the direction of BH. What is the torque acting due to the horizontal component, which is given by tau BH value, M into BH into sin theta. If you don't want to allow to rotate, you need to apply another torque, which is opposite to BH. For that torque to apply, the north pole of the bar magnet was connected to a string. That string is pulled towards east by a force F. Now, because of this force, what is the torque value I want to calculate? So, torque is a product of force and perpendicular distance. What is the perpendicular distance of this force from the fixed point? That perpendicular distance value will be given by, if this is theta, we can show, so this angle also equal to theta. If this is theta, here what is the value? So this value will be equal to theta. This is the value equal to theta. This value will be equal to F. Here the force acting will be equal to F. Now what I want to define, I can define the cos theta. So cos theta value will be equal to adjacent side. Adjacent side value nothing but perpendicular distance. Adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So what I will get the cos theta, or if I call this point name is O, this point name is A, this point name is B. Cos theta value will be given by AB divided by OB. AB value will be given by, so now what I want to calculate, AB value I want to calculate. What is AB value? AB value is equal to OB into cos theta. OB value will be equal to L into cos theta. L into cos theta. So there here I written what is the force due to torque due to the tension in the string, that is given by F into L cos theta. Why it is L cos theta, you have to understand. For equilibrium, equilibrium means the bar magnet will rotate, will not rotate, will not rotate. When it will not rotate, so torque due to the BH component will be equal to torque due to the tension force. M into BH into sin theta will be equal to FL into cos theta. From this, F value will be equal to 2 into M into BH into sin theta by cos theta. So what I will get, F value will be equal to 2 into M into BH into tan theta. So one more point, fourth point. What about the fourth point I'm considering is, now bar magnet was suspended in horizontal component of earth magnetic field. Now this is the value of BH. Now this is the bar magnet. This is the direction of its magnetic moment. Now bar magnetic moment is making an angle theta. So it will rotate. What is the torque due to the horizontal component? Tau BH value is given by M into BH into sin theta. It will rotate. Now I don't want to rotate. Now I am applying a force. Last time force is applied at one end. Now I am applying a force here. Force is applied here. This force is applied at a distance smaller, at a distance of smaller from the center of the bar magnet. When force is applied at a distance smaller from the center of the bar magnet, the perpendicular distance of this force will become r cos theta. When perpendicular distance will become r cos theta, what is the tension, torque value due to the tension in the string? Due to the tension in the string, torque value will be given by force into perpendicular distance value given by r into cos theta. R into cos theta. For equilibrium, what is the condition? Torque due to the horizontal component should be equal to torque due to the tension in the string. So what is the torque due to the horizontal component value given by? So M into B into H into sin theta value will be equal to F into R into cos theta. So from this, what I can able to write F formula? F formula will be given by, here I cannot write capital M value, M into 2L. If I write small m into 2L, that L value will not be cancelled. Capital M into B into sin theta divided by, which is of R into cos theta. R into cos theta. This is the formula for the force. What is the difference between this case and last case? In last case, force is applied at one end. What is the perpendicular distance of this force from the fixed point? Perpendicular distance means this one. So this value will be equal to L cos theta. Now this time, what is the perpendicular distance value in second case? Force applied at a distance r from the center of the bar magnet. Perpendicular distance value will become r into cos theta. R into what? Cos theta. Which can be also written as M into B divided by small r into tan theta. How much force is needed to apply? That force value will be given by M into B into tan theta divided by r. This is one more point. So this is the point number which one? Point number fourth one. You will come to know all these applications will come to know while doing object. Last two more points. So what about the fifth one? The bar magnet was suspended. Bar magnet was suspended in the horizontal component of earth magnetic field. So this horizontal component value given by BH. Now what is the magnetic moment making an angle? Magnetic moment is making an angle theta. Now force applied at one end, but this time force is applied perpendicular to length. Whenever the force is applied perpendicular to length, what is the perpendicular distance of this force? That perpendicular distance will become L. What is the torque due to the horizontal component? The torque value will be given by M into BH into sin theta. What is the force due to the tension in the string? Force applied on one end by tension in the string. That is given by what? Force value F, perpendicular distance value L. For equilibrium, what is the condition? Torque due to the horizontal component will be equal to the torque due to the tension in the string. What is the torque due to the horizontal component value? M into BH into sin theta will be equal to how much I will get? F into L. F into which one? No? L value. Okay, Nara? F into L value. From this, what is F value? F value will be given by M into BH into sin theta divided by which one? By L. This is how much force is needed to apply for the system to be in equilibrium. Bar magnet, you should not allow to rotate. If you should not allow to rotate, how much force is needed to apply? The perpendicular to the length of the bar magnet, that is given by F value, M into BH into sin theta. So last point, right? So this is the point number 6th one. And what about this last point? Bar magnet is there. All applications, when we apply this, you will come to know. Bar magnet is there. And its magnetic momentum. It is making an angle. The horizontal component is BH. It is making an angle theta. When it is making an angle theta, now I don't want to rotate. What is the torque acting due to the horizontal component? Torque acting due to the horizontal component value given by M into BH into sin theta. I don't want to allow to rotate. If you don't want to allow to rotate, for example, force is applied perpendicular to length at a distance r from the center. So what is the torque due to the tension in the string? Torque due to the tension in the string is given by force into perpendicular distance value r. For equilibrium, what is the condition? So tau BH value will be equal to tau due to the tension force. So what is tau BH value will be given by M into BH into sin theta. What is the torque due to the tension force, which is given by F into R? From this, what is F value will be given by M into BH into sin theta divided by R. Once you make the screenshot for these points, if you want, once you make the screenshot for these points, so that's it for today class. If any doubts are there, you can ask for regarding the today class. And first of all, so you can make the screenshot for these points. This is the first point. And this is the second point, total torque. And this is the third point. And here is there a fourth point. 1 second, and here is there a fifth point, and here is there a sixth point. And once again, the class will be recorded. The class will be sent to you, even through group, or the class also will be sent to you. So that's it for today class. Once again, I will try to stop the recording. Then afterwards, so you can ask your doubts.